In this video, I'm going to be showing you a QTP test script that I wrote for PrexAirDirect.com. There's 3 test cases: item search test, login test, and store locator test. Let's take a look at the item search test. So at the very top, I have my test case, and then right below it, I have my variables, and I created an environment variable here, which will show up in the print log when we begin. And I have my read Excel data function, which is going to read what's sitting in the Excel sheet currently. And then down here I have my main test function, which is this item price test, and that's actually being called up here. So as you can see, navigate to PrexAirDirect.com, enter a search term, click on the button, and so on. And then we'll go in here to the login test. The code is mostly the same, but for this one, it's going to come up here to the upper right hand corner where it says sign in and register. Click this link, and it'll enter the email address as the username and then the password. Click the green sign in button, and it's going to capture the text that appears in the upper right hand corner, which is going to say welcome followed by the person's name. And that information is then going to be placed in the Excel sheet here. The actual login is going to be compared with the expected login, and if it matches, it's going to say pass in this column. If it doesn't match, then it's going to say fail. And that information is coming from this if statement right here. So if app results equal expected login, then it's a pass. If it doesn't match, then it's going to print fail. And then my third test is the store locator. So it's going to come up here, click store locator button, enter either the city and state or the zip code, and then within the number of miles that we choose, click the green button, and then capture the number of stores within the number of miles that we choose. And again, that information is going to be placed in this column after being compared with this information, and it'll again be either pass or fail. So what I want to do here is just change some of the information just because I want one of them to fail so you can see what the results look like. So we'll change this one from 75 to 50 miles. We'll come in here to the login test and just change this person's name from John, J-O-H-N, to John, J-O-N. And for the item search, we'll change the price on this item from $15.46 to $15.45. And as you can see, there's only 4 sets of data right here. But I mean, this is only an example. You can have 40 sets or 400. Okay, so I'm going to save it, close the file, and then we'll run it and see what happens. Okay, so here's the print log that I mentioned earlier with the environment variable, which is my YouTube address. And now it's opening the browser. And this is for the item search test. So there it is, entering the SKU. Now it's searching for it, clicking that link, capturing the price, $15.46. Now it's moving on to the second set of data. So it's going to capture that $2.83. Moving on to the third set. It's going to capture the price. And now the fourth set. $17.51. Okay, so now it's on the login test, entering the email address as the username and then the password. And then if you look in the upper right hand corner, it says welcome Mark right here. It's going to capture that. Now it's entering the second set of data. Welcome John. And now the final set of data for the login test. So it's capturing the name in the upper right hand corner. And now we're going on to the store locator test. So it's going to click that link at the top. Entering the zip code within 50 miles, 6 stores within 50-mile radius. A zip code once again within 75 miles, 12 stores. This time it's entering just the city. 10 stores within 25 miles. A zip code again within 150 miles. 13 stores. Another zip code within 100 miles, 4 stores. And a city and a state this time. 6 stores within 125 miles. And that completes all 3 tests. So let's take a look at the results. I'm going to open my Excel sheet. And this is for the item search test. And as you can see, it has placed information in this column and this column. So it compared the actual price with the expected price. And as we predicted, since I changed the price by 1 penny, this one's a fail. The other 3 are pass. And then we'll take a look at the login test. And once again, we changed the name on this one for John, so it's a fail. And now we'll look at the store locator. And once again, we had changed this one from 75 miles to 50, so this one's a fail again. So that's about it. Be sure to check out my other videos for more QA automation test scripts. Thank you.